What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ubiquitous 504 coming at you with another online rank match between the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. This pretty much like a game that I was playing, and I just was like, I'm gonna try to stay in the spread, not really blitz as much, just kind of like play basic, and working on some things. And as you see, I got a touchdown out the gate. He got a deep pass on me. But it's all right. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just about a learning, experience, and that should have been, picked off right there. We had his run bottled up. We just basically playing, just basic coverage. Like, you don't have to blitz every play. I mean, you probably like a situational kind of a thing. But personally, I don't even think I blitzed this game. I mean, I just basically was spreading him out, seeing where he's probably going to blitz. Yeah, he should have picked that off too. But and just picking him apart, kind of running almost the same plays over and over and over, not really doing too much different. I think toward the later part of the game, I started running the ball a lot more, just to kind of like keep the game into perspective as running out the clock, basic clock management, something the Saints should have been doing like throughout the whole season in real life, not Madden life. But I think I'm gonna have to rave and rant about how the Saints done lost 2 in a row in the dome, and that's like really not normal. Over the last couple of years, that's not what the Saints fans been accustomed to seeing, is the Saints losing inside of the dome. They pretty much lost their identity. I mean, some fans be like, hey, we should run the ball more, but they don't have a balance. They don't have a balance. They need to figure it out. I mean, it's one thing to run the ball, but it's another thing, if you're losing, you need to pass the ball, but still maintain that balance, like a draw play, a delayed run, something to that effect, to at least say I'm still running the ball, but yet I'm in a passing situation. I mean, the Saints look like they just don't have a grasp on balance, and I know that's not Sean Payton's strong suit. He like to chuck it up and let Drew Brees throw for 800 yards, and make the running backs just pretty much be in a drought forever. But has to be a balance. The great teams know when to stick with the run because the run is working, but they also know when to pass. And our defense is atrocious. Let's keep this in perspective. They suck. Our cornerbacks, we just lost, Raphael Bush to IR. Brandon Cooks, he got a broken thumb, so he's going to be out for like 4 weeks. I mean, he's a bright spot for our future. We still got Kenny Stills. He got to learn how to stay healthy. We got a nucleus of young players. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with Mark Ingram at the end of the season. I personally don't think they're going to bring him back due to the fact that he's having a really good year, but not just that, he's going to demand a high contract, and rightfully so. I mean, the Saints have been killing running backs ever since Reggie Bush. They let Reggie Bush, have opportunities to be the primary back, and he couldn't stay healthy. But let's just look at it. They tried to pound the rock with Reggie Bush. That's not the style of running back he was with the Saints. Mark Ingram is a pounder, but they didn't give him the touches. It's like they don't know what to do with running backs. They really don't. They'd rather pass the ball 100 times a game, like I said. But it is what it is. I don't think we go get to the playoff. We would have to literally win all the rest of our division games, and at least pretty much almost all the rest of them. We would have to win all the rest of our games in order to stay in that playoff hunt to win the division. It's going to be interesting. We're going to see. I don't think they're going to do it. Personally, I think we'll have a top 13 draft pick next year. And hopefully we could go out there and get us a damn linebacker. Because we need linebackers, cornerbacks. We need that. and that we need it really in a big way. We go out there and get these players because we invested in all these bum players off of other teams and giving them these huge contracts, and they're not even living up to that contract. I mean, our offensive line is getting, long in the tooth. They're not even performing the way they should have been performing, and it's a whole bunch of mess that's going on right now with the Saints. But let's get to the gameplay. As you see, I should have got an interception right there. The score is 21-17. We trying to lock in on our opponent to see kind of what he does, and look at this. Oh, my users. Oh, I just let the computer do that because I was like, hey, if he gets juked, there's a touchdown. And then again, I over pursued with my user, and guy just got right there. Good play on his part. And he just trying to slowly, methodically move down the field. And we had this kind of bottled up right there. And that was a flag because he threw it past the line of scrimmage. And there he go. We bottled his run up. And we just trying to keep it in perspective. And there we go with the interception. If you guys don't even know how to use, protect the sticks, on Xbox One, it's you press the Y button twice, and I think it's the triangle button twice on a PlayStation. And that feature works really well when you got a good down in distance. I wouldn't recommend using it if it's something 5 and below, 7 yards and below. I wouldn't even recommend that. Because they would play those sticks, but they will leave things behind him a little bit, wide open. And that's my bad. Busted coverage is on my part. He tried me with the screen, but my guy was right there. And there goes another interception by Kenny Vaccaro. He's just ball hawking right now. And pretty much, you guys, I think that's pretty much going to take this game. And I hope you guys like it. You know what to do. Peace.